Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Hellcase Cup, Hell Cup 8. My name is Dinko. I'm going to be joined by Hulk over here on Dust2 after an overtime affair on the first map. We find ourselves here on Dust2. Now, the last time these two teams played, Espada had a pretty one-sided victory. They do take map number 1, but it was a close affair, so I'm not really expecting the same here on Dust2. I'm expecting a nice close one as well. It's going to be Forrester getting a kill on towards degster to open things up. Another push coming in towards long. It's kinqie with a headshot. Sotfig able to answer back.
Pretty good for Espada at the start of Dust2 here. Like you were saying, though, I think we saw enough from Hard Legion to assume this will be a close one, but Forrester running through that smoke gets another kill, and now FinigaN has got different angles to deal with, and because of that, he has to sit back safe in CT spawn. The bomb's still yet to cross. They have to throw that one across, but they get it across to the bomb site. Hard Legion will have that bomb plant coming in any second now, and even though they have a kit on the CT side, they're going to need to land some shots here on this retake.
Well, FinigaN starting his approach out onto the A ramp. It's going to be a headshot. FinigaN taking down kinqie. A second kill as well from FinigaN. He wants to walk forward and pick up this other fry, but it's Dima that will find success taking down Forrester. And it's going to be Espada with a pistol win here on Dust2. Now we know this team can get off to good starts. We know when they get that opportunity, they can really light it up. It's going to be 1.14 to 5.5 odds here in the series. Unicorn, our official bookmakers here at the Hellcase Cup 8, predicting there's going to be a Espada win. And you can head over to Unicorn and place your bets. We have a free bet for every day of the StarLadder Hellcase Cup. Also, if you put $20 in, you'll start with 80. So, a lot of good things going on over at Unicorn. Always bet responsibly.
Look at this buy from Hard Legion. AK's out into the second round. Svyat's taken such a big sacrifice to drop one of those AKs as well. He's got literally nothing in this round. No armor and a Glock for Svyat, so that his teammates can have the best possible chance of success. That is the definition of a supportive player, at least in this round. Here comes the flash from Rage. Not quick enough, though. FinigaN drops the bomb. They're crossing to the site now, and FinigaN's got to be worried of both angles. But Patsi fighting from the site itself. FinigaN keeps on going. More frags found, and Svyat was the man with the Glock left at the end there. So nothing for him to do. Solid hold from Espada. They keep Hard Legion's force buy from paying off.
Yeah, good stuff from Espada. Find the good start. Should be a 3-0 lead now. Then we'll see the money get back into the bank accounts of the Hard Legion players, and potentially we'll see them compete early on here in Dust2. Now, I definitely want to see Hard Legion show up here. I want to see them find that success early on. I want to see the straight battle out of the gate. I don't want to see no comebacks. I do like the comebacks, but, you know, I want to see a battle consistently throughout this. I think these two teams going head-to-head throughout the entire map, that's what things get exciting. On degster is going to walk forward in towards top middle. It's going to be Sotfig with the lineup. Patsi actually gets that second kill. So far, so good here for the CT side defense. They're only losing the one player. Realistically, I'd like to have lost no one, but it's going to be clean, methodical. Forrester having to use a smoke up to stay alive here, but shouldn't really too many rewards. Sotfig gets a lot of money on the UMP. Good start here for Espada, 3-0 up.
Yeah, clean start to the game for them. They have the ability to get the AWP into degster's hands as soon as possible, and that is something that is going to be important for Espada here on Dust2. Definitely a map where the AWPers oftentimes get a lot of favorable fights for themselves, a lot of long-range battles to work with. Oftentimes you hear Dust2 described as an AWPer's paradise. In some positions, I think it's not quite that anymore, especially, for example, on the CT side, when you're trying to hold that short position, you just keep on getting flashed. That can sometimes be a bit difficult, but you definitely have a lot of options on Dust2 with that sniper, and I'm sure degster will be happy to take them. There's Espada just flexing their money right now. They are the ones with the better economy so far.
I'll be flexing even more if they win this next round as well. Taking a look at what Hard Legion have, it's not going to be a plethora of cash left over in their back pocket, so they really got to hope that they can win this. Espada, open play, a little bit of a bonus round for them, so keeping some of the weaker weapons, trying to build that cash up. It's going to be an execute out in towards long here from Hard Legion, utility being used up, players going out quickly. Surprise, surprise, Forrester to the front man as well there. Gonna be degster getting aggressive. Nice shot on the first, lands the second. He gets a second kill on the repeak. Almost was scary that. I thought he's going to go down without the single kill. That would have been unnecessary. Still not the best decision to go into for the repeat, but he's good enough to make it work. And now the rest of the kills continuing to come through here from Espada. That's a clean round win. Again, it's a bonus round as well. What is Patsi doing there? Going around the corner with a knife in his hand. He's going to be shut down by Krad, and Krad's going to try and pull off this clutch.
Patsi giving him a way into the round, maybe, but the bomb is still very far out of his control. I think Patsi's giving him an inch, but Krad's going to have to go a mile to win this one against 3 players. Still 50 seconds, a bit of time to work with, so they have to be worried of multiple angles, but finally Krad's going to make his position. No, FinigaN in on the off angle, up on the barrel. Just a really difficult position to clear there. Smart positioning by FinigaN. He goes 6-0, and Espada take a 4-0 lead. Pretty reminiscent of Inferno right now, in all honesty, Dinko. Espada getting off to a very strong start. The question this time will be, can they keep it up throughout the entire game? Because we saw how close Inferno ended up being in the long run.
Yeah, Inferno was a long haul, that's for sure. Espada, I never really want to get too comfortable saying, okay, this looks brilliant from there. Get to close it, because, yeah, the way they definitely crumbled on Inferno. Hard Legion back into things. degster now just holding in for the mid push. It's going to be multiple players coming this way. Flash buying in, FinigaN now going to be pushing forward. It's going to be looking for success on the spray. FinigaN with a good fry. Going to line up coming in from the CT side. It's Krad coming in with a Tech 9. The only 1 kill found here for Hard Legion. And that's 5-0 for Espada. Money back in the bank here from Hard Legion. They didn't do a whole lot with it earlier on. And now it's time to try and change that. They have struggled on the T side, which is kind of strange, because that's usually where Hard Legion do a lot of their work. And where we seen yesterday, even Krad just kind of popping off as a one-man army. So hopefully they can step up here on Dust2, especially because that T side is actually minorly favored here on Dust2.
Yeah, and just looking at the stats for that in terms of specifically for Hard Legion, they have a 60% round win percent on their T side of Dust2 compared to only a 51% on their CT side. So they're one of the teams that actually seem to do much better on the T side of this map, and yet they haven't got a single round on the board out of their first 5 opportunities. So that's a little worrying for them here over on the Hard Legion side of things. They've hit a brick wall early into this half, but as you said, another buy for them, another opportunity to make the change, make the difference in this round.
It's not like you're going to break into Michael Jackson there for a second.
Not quite, not quite. The day that I sing Michael Jackson on stream is the day that I probably get fired, I think.
Or hired, who knows?
Who knows?
By everyone. You could be known as the Michael Jackson
singing
caster.
Oh, God.
Well, Salt Fake. Flash at the ready, it's going to go out to the right side. FinigaN able to find one, his kinqie's gone. Rage able to get another. Now it's a 3v4. Man advantage, yes, still with Espada, but how long does that last? And the answer is not very long. Forrester coming in with a headshot. Salt Fake hitting the deck. Oh, Dima nearly denies the bomb plant on the jump with an AK. Damage has been done indeed, but Rage, oh, missed shot. That's so close to landing. The nade will get rid of svyat. And now it's a 2 versus 2. Molotov hits Rage up the face, and he will be looking down in towards the ramp, but the spray is there. The damage being done. It's going to be Rage with another kill, but it's all on degster. The AWPer coming back in from long. Forrester now, 1 versus 1. The AWPer looking for a way back in, not really aware of the position. He's actually going to switch to the M4, favoring it in this situation. Now Forrester just tucks in Gandalf, goes for the safe approach, and I think degster realized winning this round, impossible time too far gone now, so he's going to back away. Would love if that AWP kind of blew towards. Kit will come his way. No AWP though, unfortunately. And that will be the first round on the board here for Hard Legion. Forrester just does a good job at not giving up his position. Just standing in position behind Gandalf, plays it safe. And Rage hitting some important shots there as well.
Kind of felt like a lucky dip at the end there for degster in terms of what the bomb was going to blow towards him. Unfortunately, the kit was not what he wanted out of the bag of goodies he could have been able to recover. But he does get the AWP, like you were saying, into this one. And wow, degster, this is what we love to see. He can be so aggressive, so confident with the
Oh,
sniper.
no.
He's got to be careful, though. They might have spotted him, and FinigaN's here to help. Oh, degster's been dealt with, and now FinigaN has to back off through the doors. So an early pick lost this time, unfortunately.
As soon as he's spotted on long there, I think he just needs to fall back, because he's still open from T-spawn, but he hangs around and just stares down that long angle. And the player from T-spawn can just peek him. A little bit unfortunate. Gives away the advantage here. But so often you will see degster walk away with success in that scenario, so you don't really want to hit him too hard on the wrist. And it's going to be Patsi going for the aggression in towards the longhouse. He's actually going to find that trade, and now FinigaN's position, it's good. Should be good for at least one here. Oh, yep, he finds the AWP. Rage is going to fall, but kinqie trades back. And now the push comes through. A minute left on the clock. Krad moving up with his teammate. Saltfik off towards the long side. Walking forward, blinded. Saltfik starts to make his way up. Bomb planted for sure, and a Hard Legion. No need to peek, no need to give anything away here.
Time is ticking on that bomb, and Espada are pretty slow on this retake right now. Krad's been able to get another kill. Patsi's on the flank all the way from A long, but an AWP is posted on his position. Krad with a quick flick up to the face, and Dima will be attempting to back away, but he's been spotted. He's been taken out of the equation. Hard Legion will get themselves a second round on the board, and the risk of buying that double AWP setup on the CT side is the amount of money it costs, and that could be coming back to haunt Espada here. They've got enough money to buy on some of their players, and they will go for it. degster goes for the glass cannon AWP. Saltfik and FinigaN have to go down to SMGs. This will be a last standby for Espada. If they lose this one, they'll have to save. They've gone all in on this round.
Well, svyat. And the walk through its Krad with the good kill here. FinigaN able to come in as well. Dima, big fry gone towards Forrester. Saltfik plays up on the wood. He's going to catch himself. svyat trying to run on by. The UMP will take him away, and now it's Red stuck back in towards the tunnels. Oh, runs back, and he's going to get an opportunity on the Patsi. Not able to get the shot off, and that's going to be Espada answering back. Well, there's 2 rounds in a row for Hard Legion, but Espada finally break them back down. Now we take a look at what Hard Legion have, and it's not going to be a whole lot here, unfortunately, for them.
No, again, it's just pistols across the board. Tech 9s on a couple of players. FinigaN there for Rage. Not a great deal to work with, sadly, for Hard Legion. So even though it was Espada who were just about to run out of money, Hard Legion are the ones that are forced down to the low buy ahead of this round. 2 players stacked on B for Espada here. I like this decision. Make sure to have 2 players on B where you could be against a pistol B rush. You've got to be aware of that. Saltfik's just holding mid, and then they've got 2 players on the A side of the map. Pretty standard default setup for Espada to try and deny these pistol players. There are nades in play for Hard Legion, though. So some smokes can go down, some flashes that could cause these passive positions to be overcome. And there you go. Smoke into Saltfik's position. You may just have to let them cross by, but kinqie's actually going into the smoke. Saltfik's got to be careful he doesn't get caught here. Oh, he has been.
Well, it's going to be FinigaN. Good kill. Oh, a second as well on the spray. svyat's going to fall after 1 kill. Now it's a 3 versus 2. Still a chance here for Hard Legion. Oh, Krad, he's going to be the player that peeks out into the open. At least degster's there with a trade. Nice headshot on the P250, but they've got a bomb plant. And that was the main goal coming into this round for Hard Legion. And they've made it happen. So, overall, they can be happy with this. And Ray still has an opportunity to do even more damage, but Patsi's going to get rid of him. On the 7th round, picked out for Espada. But again, Hard Legion won't be too worried about that round. You know, they get 3 kills to get a bomb plant. In their eyes, that's a bit of a win.
Yeah, just getting that initial kill at the start of the round was really helpful there. That kill onto Saltfik gave them a rifle to work with. And then because there were so many players pushing through mid, they were able to draw Dima's attention away from the B site. He had to focus on that mid side of the push, which meant he had to give up the B-bomb site and allow that bomb to be planted. So pretty good effort from Hard Legion, considering the circumstances. But now they'll be looking for the straight-up round win in this one. Full buy on the board. Rage picks up a sniper. The rest of the team going for the AKs. Rage has had a bit of a better start here on Dust2. With the AWP in hand, looking for players on the cross, but it's the A-long aggression that Hard Legion are rocking with. Forrester getting up close behind this smoke. Players running into the pit, and Forrester's been caught out. No one there to help him. Patsi picks up the opening frag. However, Hard Legion will attempt the short aggression. degster, though, lands the shot while blind. Oh, goes back for more, though. That cost him his life.
Well, it's going to be Saltfig. Down and towards the ramp, catching out svyat. That's a bomb in the corner. That is going to be difficult to recover now for Hard Legion. Probably impossible now at this point. Rage held back and short. kinqie trying to make the play through CT spawn. But still 1 minute and 5 seconds left in play. This is not going to be easy by any means. Rage is going to turn back and look down in towards short. With 55 seconds left. kinqie now starting to make his way back into the tunnel area. 50 seconds on the clock now at this point. Oh, I'm just stuck in the corner. All about limiting the casualties, limiting the mistakes here for Espada. kinqie has gone on a long excursion to get back to this point. Don't think it'll be amounting to too much, but they're going to be trying for it anyway. Just not enough time. You realise that as well, Alex, so safe call coming through here. That's a little bit of an unfortunate round coming in from Hard Legion. You definitely would have liked to have seen them down a little bit more there.
Yeah, I just feel like Forrester, especially at the start of the round, was left so alone at A-long. Okay, Rage misses that shot, decides to duck into cover, so we won't get any action at the end of the round. As I was saying, though, I feel like Forrester could have used a bit of help at A-long. He was in a pretty nice position behind the smoke, where it could have been two different angles that Espada had to deal with, because he was already out behind the smoke near that blue container, but didn't really have the assistance he wanted. I think that Hard Legion used their nades to deny that from happening. Oh, sorry, Espada used their nades to deny Hard Legion the long aggression. Now into this next round, Rage will go for the pick, this time landing the shot. svyat with the flash over the top to help out. And Rage will hold this angle, although I'm not sure if Hard Legion are aware that Saltfig has crossed here to that right-hand side. Also, Espada pushing into the tunnels, really taking the initiative in this round.
Well, it's going to be Dima. I love the aggression from Espada, right? They just get right back into things. Really important kill coming through. Now the boost over the top nearly has an opportunity there, but now the push coming in towards Catwalk. Patsi blinded, still finds a kill onto Forrester. Now the push coming through from the remaining players. It's been really, really weakened here, and another kill. Rage just completely unaware of Saltfig's position. Now it's all crumbling. svyat does get one back in. A 2v3, it's not completely down and out right now, but it's certainly looking that way, especially if the bombs to fall here. But svyat, he sees an opening, he runs to the B-bomb site, and now there's a real chance. Especially with Krad's position, not expected. 2v1, suddenly it's all on Patsi.
Oh, Patsi has got to get a move on, but the man behind him is causing issues. He's still looking around, and oh, svyat comes in at the right time. Patsi was just pulling a flashbang out to try and move on to the bomb site, but not meant to be. Hard Legion with a third round win. A much needed round at that, getting themselves somewhat back into this one, especially because the CT economy is a little bit suspect ahead of this round. We'll see what they decide to do with the money they have. Well, Saltfig's already bought an AWP, so I think that answers the question, but I want to see what sort of buy they can get together. And there you go, a FAMAS dropped over, a scout in play. Not the best weapons for Espada here.
Oh, and that's a brilliant mid-round. I'm still just kind of marveling at the fact they managed to get back into that, because it was looking completely down and out. Kill comes in from Patsi, they lose the long control. Then aggression from Espada, sort of probably becoming a little bit too comfortable. Not really aware of what control they have. Odds from Unicorn certainly not favouring Hard Legion though. 13.0 to that of 1.05 here for Espada. So if you're feeling lucky, head over to Unicorn and place your bets. You can also get a free bet every day on the StarLadder Hellcase Cup 8. And also, if you deposit 20, you start with 80. So, not bad. Lots going on over there, so head over there. Unicorn.
Espada do scrape together a bit of a mishmash of a buy. 5 different weapons, ranging from the high value AWP of Degster to the low value but surprisingly effective MP9 of FinigaN. They can use these correctly, and Dima just bangs off the head of Rage with the scout. That's a superb shot to kick things off here in round number 12. And Degster, with the, in theory, better sniper, also has an angle to work with. The jiggle peeks from his opponent, though. kinqie not straying too far into the open, not giving Degster the opportunity to pull the trigger. It looks like Degster will fall back, but still, man advantage for Espada. Make that 2.
Two-man advantage, a good start. Into a round that they did have weaker weapons in as well. They can just go for the slower approach. Hard Legion trying to work their way into another mid-round call. They know they're good at these, but this one becomes much more difficult. 3 versus 5. The CT side untouched at the moment. Three players up into short. Saltfit coming around the backside. Looking to get involved with the FAMAS here as they're in front of him. They'll walk forward. Nice kill. Svyat's going to be picked off. Tildy at the ready as well just to hold them back. And this is just not going well at all here for Hard Legion. They realize it's a Hail Mary play needed. They're going to run straight in towards the A bomb site. See if they can do anything, but it's not going to happen for him. Forrester's going to fall. Now Krad 2 HP all over the place. And he will fall as well. 9-3. Another reply from Espada. It kind of continues the same way as Inferno did. The start of Inferno was very much, you know, Hard Legion get a couple of sporadic rounds, but then it will never go consistently. It pick a round up after that. Espada always answer back. Well, you can head over to Hellcase and use the code SLTV15 for extra money in your account. You'll get a 15% refill bonus if you use the code SLTV15.
Well, back into the action. No time to waste because Hard Legion are moving in for some early A-long aggression. Sophic blinded, but he crosses to the pit. He somehow stays alive. He's been dinked down low, but Patsi's here to help his comrade out. Even though Patsi has now been dealt with, he got 2 kills before falling. And the A-long hold looking good for Espada. FinigaN searching for a fight down mid. And Hard Legion only having 2 players left here after losing those long trades.
$50 seconds. That's all Hard Legion have left. And how many times have we just seen Hard Legion be in a completely unwinnable position at the end of a round, just walking up catwalk like this? It feels like it's just been rinse and repeat, but this time they're going to try something different. Run boost fails. Doesn't matter if Dexter doesn't hit the shot, Rage will. They both run together on towards the site. Nothing coming in here from the defense at the moment. And Krad's going to swing out to the right side. Headshot picked up on the Dima. And now a real chance to win the round suddenly for Hard Legion. They're going to run on towards the bomb site. Solfik's still off towards long. Comes down to whether or not he's spotted here. And he's got himself in a good position. Rage, he's going to fall. Now low HP in the last remaining player. And the nade is going to come in. Job done. Another round added for Espada. 10-3 here on Dust2.
Yeah, they are starting to run away with this one slightly now. With a 10-3 lead. At least Hard Legion have another buy on the board, but they really need to win 1 or 2 more rounds at the end here. At the same time, we saw them come back on Inferno, but here on Dust2, you'd think the T side should be favored. You'd think they should be able to get more than 3 or 4 or 5 rounds on the board. Whatever happens, Espada are going to be the happier of the 2 teams at the half. degster here looking at mid, spots a player on the cross. Focusing on his position, but the flashbang forces him away. It's Dima who comes in to try and do some damage, but degster eventually gets the fight he was looking for. Initial frag found by the AWP, and he's hungry for more. There are more players waiting at mid, but I don't know if degster's going to be able to spot them. Looks like it would just be the one kill for the time being.
Svyat does spot Dima. 4 versus 4. That's the trade back in, but salt fake. Oh, the aggression not working. Rage was holding for it. And while a second kill as well coming in for Hard Legion. Looks like a 4th round. It's going to be posted here for the T side. Dexter's aware that the other player hasn't crossed yet. Just waiting for that. It's only a patience game. Sorry. It's up on short. FinigaN coming through the lower tunnel as well. Force is going to catch FinigaN. Dexter will get one and swings on the second. He was always aware of Svyat's position. Nice kill on the Tech 9. Now has to be the ace clutch if he wants to pull this off. Might be a little unrealistic, especially with Rage's position. Headshot picked up, and it's Hard Legion with a 4th round collected. 10-4 now as they move into the last round of the half.
And this is where Espada's money comes into question. MP9s for most players, so Hard Legion have got the opportunity to get those 2 rounds on the board to keep it somewhat close at the very least. This pick down mid. Previously, he has lost this fight against a scout, so you've got to be a bit careful. Dexter was there on the other side, looking for an angle, but he won't be as aggressive as his teammate previously was with this weapon. Oh, degster is looking over the top, though. This could work for him. Timing could be good for the scout, but he doesn't land the shot he was looking for. Flashbang goes over the top to allow degster to take this angle again, to try and take this fight. And oh, Rage has to be careful on the other side here. Tag lands. Rage eventually lands the shot he was looking for after taking some damage from the scout. So Hard Legion win that first fight, but Espada elsewhere have been able to push into long doors. They've got some pretty good map control here and some close angles to try and work with.
Well, Rage is going to catch himself. A player walking through the doors. It's going to be Dima that goes down, and now Patsi. Well, he's going to be running around with this MP9 inside the middle, trying to get involved. It's going to be a headshot on towards Rage. Sprint through those doors as the Molotov burns him away. Switching up to the MP9, rattling for shots, and it's Svyat that takes down Patsi. It's 10-5 at the half here. Hard Legion do scrap together another. It's a decent enough half, you know, in comparison to what it could have been. But like you said, Hard Legion do most of the damage on their T side, so it's still... It felt very one-sided for most of that half there, so I'm still a little scared here for Hard Legion. But if they can find the pistol win, well, they're right back in things.
Yeah, that's what they're going to have to rely on, similar to that first map. Winning this pistol round and then going from there. Or, well, on the last map, I think they won the second round force by, which is really what got them going into the game. Either way, some early round success is necessary for Hard Legion. Forcing their opponents down to some low buys would be nice. See again the kills for Espada. Patsi's continued to just be solid, doing his job really well. Degster on the AWP has been landing some shots, and then FinigaN currently topping the scoreboard with 16 kills to his name. Heading into this second half, Espada looking good. Let's see what they decide to do on their T-side pistol. If they can win this, they put themselves in such a good spot here on Dust2. Sotfik picking up a couple of nades alongside FinigaN. There's also a P250 dropped into the hands of degster in case they need to take any longer range fights. And we head underway into a much-needed second half pistol for Hard Legion.
It's going to be Patsi with a good headshot. Follow-up kill coming in as well from Patsi. And Espada has started things off well for themselves here. Svyat is going to turn back up and find the head of Patsi and wants to take the fight on towards short, but it's not going to work for him. Instead, loses his head. And now it's looking like another round possibly being collected here by Espada. They've been very good on these pistols, and there's another one. It's all on kinqie, and it's just unwinnable at this point, unfortunately. It's going to be 11-5. Espada, they will be taking the pistol into the second half. Have they won every single pistol round in this series so far?
They might have.
I think they have. I think they've won every pistol. Because they won it, the first pistol on Inferno. They won the pistol going into the second half of Inferno. And that's why it was impressive to see Hard Legion come back.
Yeah.
And then we just seen the pistol on this one be picked up and the second. So they've won every single pistol in the series so far. Hard Legion have been struggling on those pistol fronts.
Over on Inferno, though, they were able to win a second round Force Spy. So maybe that's what they're going to have to rely on here again into this CT round. And there you go. Early damage done. Nade stack lands onto degster. Patsi has also been tagged by a scout. So this is a good start to this round for Hard Legion. A good start here in round 17. Exactly the sort of thing we needed to see to give them a chance in this one. But Soptic is, got the timing just right. Spots the boost, takes 2 kills. And they're not 100% sure there's another man there, but they're going to cross to the site safely either way. And there we go. FinigaN with a follow-up frag onto the A site.
On planet, it's going to be kinqie with a headshot. FinigaN gone, and now it is a 2 versus 2. Could this Force Spy pay off for Hard Legion? They're going to have to move quickly, having no kit, but they do have a little bit of utility, so this isn't a complete done deal. Dima's going to walk forward. He's going to spray away. He's going to find the head of kinqie, and now it's all on Krad. Back up in short. Smoke goes down. A jump over the top, and now down into a CT. 2 players peeking at once, and it's Espada with a 12th round on the board. Force Spy not going Hard Legion's way, and now we're 4 away from victory in the series for Espada.
Yeah, and in this one, Espada can just pick up quite a few MAC-10s and be aware that their opponents aren't going to have Kevlar for the most part. They aren't even going to have upgraded pistols. So the MAC-10 should be slicing and dicing through their opponents. Dima will take the first angle, though, with the AK. Getting out past the smoke. There is a full A-long stack from the CTs. I don't know how successful that will be, though. Forrester landing some shots with the P250. Hello! Hard Legion getting a bunch of kills over at A-long. And all of a sudden, Espada have lost their AKs, and they might have lost their chance at this round. They're in trouble here.
Hard Legion just seizing the AK-47s. Oh no, Rage just bunny hopping into the waiting arms of degster. Bomb planted now for Espada. Krad walking through into the MAC-10. Dexter's recovered this. Forrester now walking back in with the AK and a 1 versus 2. He's going to be shut down as well. Good stuff from degster. Near a nightmare scenario, but it's 13-5.
Okay, all good for Espada. They recover it. Really nice shots coming in from Hard Legion there, though, with the P250s. And if that can continue into this gun round, then maybe Hard Legion have a chance of finding some success, of building up some round wins. Full buys coming in for both teams, but with Espada losing a bunch of players in that last round, they are having to reinvest almost all their money into this one. So this is a chance for Hard Legion to try and reset the economy early. This time around, Hard Legion have been able to hold A-long. No challenge there from Espada. Instead, the T's will focus on mid-control, where Krad is currently waiting for them, but he will go ahead and play it safe, backing up to the bomb site.
Very important time ahead here for Hard Legion. Forrester aggressive in towards long, just behind the blue bin. Currently the bomb is on the other side of that. Smoke coming up In towards the B bomb site. Molotov as well. Flash is trying to pull a rotation over towards B. In fact, the push is coming out towards A. Long. Forrester's position's hard checked. He doesn't get anything from it. That is so unfortunate. They've lost one of the pillars of their support, one of the most impactful players within their team. And now they're a man down already here, Hard Legion. They don't have a whole lot of utility. They've only got the one kit here as well, and that's Krad stuck in the A bomb site. FinigaN trying to make his way through short, but it won't go until his teammates are in position on long. And that's oh god, Dima! He's just committed straight to the plant. Well, oh god, Krad is there. He won't deny the bomb plant. They've got to get on it right now. 5 seconds, just enough time to get it down. And luckily they'll get it planted. Job done anyway. The kills do come through, and it's 14-5. Nearly chaotic there. But we're now 2 rounds away from victory here for Espada. Hard Legion aren't doing anything.
No, even with Dima going unchecked on the site, the trades were just way too good for Espada. They gained a lot of ground onto the bomb site to begin with. They had all their players ready and waiting to make sure they could trade. And Hard Legion having to force on up at this point, being 14-5 behind. They've really got to go for every round win from this point onwards. Wow, Espada all stacked into tunnels at the start of this round. A bit of a risk, considering they're up against Hard Legion's low buy here. You wouldn't be surprised if Hard Legion go aggressive in this round, try and take a risk, and you can already see Krad has pushed all the way up through short. There we go, nice kill from Krad. He gets away safely and gets his team the early lead.
Well, he's going to go down. Dima able to find a headshot in reply. Man advantage now for the CT side, followed up by Rage as well. And why are Hard Legion so good at these kind of rounds, Alex? Why are they so good with the weaker guns? Now degster and Patsi having to try and recover a 2v4 here. Almost like they play with a little bit more confidence and freedom when they have these guns in play. Last round was super passive. Not really allowing their individuals to get into those positions. When, well, Patsi has recovered this round as well, Alex. That's now a little bit scary here for Hard Legion.
At least Hard Legion still have this bomb, but they're not comfortable with the positions they're holding. Svyat's holding close to mid doors. Forrester right now is watching CT, but he also has to be scared of the B site itself. Svyat actually backs up through the smoke, so the bomb can be recovered. Svyat can't stop that from happening. 23 seconds left, and the A site is wide open. degster with another kill, and Hard Legion might be losing out on this one. Forrester's just given away his position by throwing the molly to the bomb site. Smoke goes down with 10 seconds remaining, but Forrester is going to be dealt with. degster closes it out, and Hard Legion just can't find a round win right now. 15-5. That was the moment that Hard Legion maybe could have got something going, but you've got to think with that round going against them, this one is all but over.
Oh, that definitely feels like that now. I feel like this one is already over. And I am usually skeptical in saying that, especially with our games we've had today and the comebacks that we've already seen, but I feel like this one is almost a write-off here for Hard Legion. They haven't really looked good on Dust2 in the past 2 matchups we've seen between Espada and Hard Legion. I believe last time they played Dust2 was a 16-6 win for Espada, so could be even worse here. It's kind of scary for them. Rage trying to fight middle with a scout. Patsi gets an opening kill, traded back by Krad in towards the long area. And Krad does get away with his life. So 4v4. Still not done yet. This is certainly a round that they can win, but Dima's going to charge into the B bomb site. kinqie flash, but still gets one before the flash pops in his face. Another push comes through, but it's called off as they go back into the tunnels.
Yeah, good thing they cancelled it as well, because there were 3 Hard Legion players licking their lips on the B bomb site, waiting for some fights. But they don't get given that opportunity, and now the CTs have to rotate back through these mid doors. Making some noise while doing so as well. Espada should have heard that there from lower tunnels. So they may stick around and go for this B-sided aggression, because right now Rage is here with the scout. Oh, he switched it out to the AK. That's going to help. Crosses back to the other side of the tunnels. Second flashbang deployed, but Rage is standing in the open right now. He could be caught in transition here, but he holds true with the AK. 2 on the spray down. degster gets 1 kill back, but really, this round is not looking likely. Switches it out for the AK to try and take multiple opponents with him, but with 18 seconds left, the flank could be the end of the round here. Krad well, gets caught up close. degster, 12 seconds. You have to run to the bomb site now if you want to win this. Otherwise, you need to play for frags. And with 7 seconds remaining, I don't think that's happening for him. No time left. He's got to play for the kills. He gets the first one, but the second man just doesn't need to peek. Hard Legion win the round, but they lose every single player in the process.
Yeah, and that unfortunately means they have no money again. But it seems like they do better jobs on these weaker buys anyway. 3 for match picked up. It's going to be Forster, Krad, and kinqie with them. MP9, svyat in hands. He has the MP9. And while it's going to be Rage with the Scout. Now we're going to round 22. Will Espada close it here? Will Hard Legion want a bit of a comeback here? Will they make the scoreline slightly more respectable?
Fairly standard setup from Hard Legion at the start of this one. Forrester playing back in CT spawn. And Espada look like they're going to go for some mid control here. Well, it looks like they've already taken the mid control. That smoke from Hard Legion on short, though, will keep them out of that position for the time being. Krad has also pushed up very far at A-Long. A-Long hasn't really been fought for too much in these recent rounds. Krad going for the fight against Patsi. Very risky play. Patsi gets away with it. And svyat goes aggressive as well. Sotvik's ready for it. And this could be game over here. Hard Legion needs some heroics to get back into this round.
They really do. Oh, well, it's not going to work out for them. It's just Rage, the last remaining player now. And he is going to fall to degster as well. Job done, Alex. It will be Hard Legion that fall 0-2. That's not exactly what I was expecting coming into this. But Espada continued to dominate against Hard Legion in the head-to-head.
Yeah, Espada are one of the teams in the CIS region that have been looking pretty good for a while now. They've been coming up, they've been exciting us, they've been getting some good results, and that continues here. A nice 2-0 against Hard Legion, and a very one-sided final map there.
Yes, indeed. And well, shout out to our Russian caster who has been doing it all on his own today. Definitely feel bad for him. It's been a long day, a long amount of rounds picked up, and well, that is it from us here today. We'll be back tomorrow with the rest of the action here in Group D. Make sure you join us then. Goodbye.